if you can play a basic C major chord, then you can play this version of the F major chord, the chord that gives everybody trouble, right? Now the C, it looks like this, you can see it on the diagram, but we're going to get rid of the second finger for a moment, right? And so we're just left with the first finger and the third finger on. Now what we'll do is we'll shift over the second finger to the G string, which is the third string, this one right here, and we'll put the second finger on the second fret. So we've now just jumped over a string. All right, so now playing that there. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to use our little finger. That's right, the little finger is going to get a bit of a workout today. And we're going to put that little finger just behind the third finger, but we're on, what's that there? That's the D string. And voila, we've got an F major chord. Now, does it sound like this? Just... Okay, if you've got this happening here, if your first finger is muting that string, that's perfect. All right, so we have this F major chord. Isn't that great? Now, don't take your fingers off the fretboard just yet, because we're going to go back to the C major. So what we will do is lift up the fourth, lift up the second, shift that second finger back over to the D string at the second fret, and there is our C major chord with our open E string ringing. Now let's go back to the F major chord from this C position. So remember what we're going to do. Second finger lift up, shift it across one fret. Fourth finger, tuck it in nicely behind the third finger. And we have those four strings ringing out. And that's great. Now let's go back again to the C. In fact, let's just go back and forward a little bit between the two chords. So 1, 2, 3, C. There's the C major chord. Okay, back to F. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's F, and we have. So we're playing those middle strings, if you like, the A, D, G, and B strings. Now let's go back to C. 1, 2, 3, 4. And back to F. 1, 2, 3, 4. And back to C. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now one more time back to F. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this F chord here is not some kind of cheat, it's not some kind of hack or anything like that, because it's got everything that the bar chord version has, and also a simpler version has. You know, it has everything you need. Satisfaction guaranteed. Now I know some people, you know, what they say is let the high E string ring out like this. But I got to be honest, I absolutely hate that version or that hack or that cheat, because that's not an F chord. This ain't an F chord. This is an F chord. Now this is an F major 7 chord. It's far too jazzy for some things. You know, could you imagine, girl, you really got me going. Could you imagine you really got me with an F major 7 chord? No way. So don't do it. It's bloody horrible. Just use this version. 4 strings. High E string is dampened with your first finger. There's no little bar, there's no mini bar there. And the low E string is dampened by your thumb, because your thumb is just touching it like that there. And a little word about the finger positions. In particular, these two right here, the fourth finger and the third finger. And if you look, the fourth finger is closest to the fret, and that third finger is just a little bit above, And yeah, there is a bit of daylight between the finger and the fret, because that allows the fourth finger to sneak in there. So even though it's kind of high up the fret, it's still sounding good. And it's like the position is sort of, they're pointing out that way. And the other two fingers, well, they're pretty close to the frets as normal. And so you're still getting a good sound here. So let's try just going back between the C major chord and the F major chord. All right, we'll play it nice and slow. There's no need to rush, take your time. And if you miss the change from the C to the F or from the F to the C, then just pause for a second and then come back in on time. And we're just going to go around it a few times. Bit of practice. 1, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, F, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, F, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, F, 2, 3, 4. And if you just replay that and watch it back, you'll notice that these two fingers, the first finger, the third finger, they don't move. They're not moving at all, are they? They're just staying where they are. They're anchored onto the fretboard. And then I'm just putting the rest on. And one of the things you want to try to do, I know there is a tendency for beginners to try getting one finger on first and then the next finger on second. Try to do it if you can. Obviously it's going to take a bit of time. Try to do it at the same time. If you got value out of this video, then why not click the like and subscribe button. If you want more tips on guitar chord changes, then click this link right here. Thank you so much for joining me today, and happy strumming.